This is the Artist Entrepreneur Podcast. We are your hosts, Amanda Ritchie, Noah Dock, and me, Carrie Wee. We're three artists brought together by the love of circus and dance. Amanda from the world of Cirque du Soleil as an aerial soloist. Noah, our academic, and me from the commercial dance world. This is one of the greatest jobs in the world, but it comes with uncertainty. Each episode contains insight on how to pursue art-based businesses. We'll have a variety of guests and have lively weekly Discord. Tune in every week to hear our perspectives on the minefield that is the artist's way of life. I miss you too. So my burnout is real.
Oh no.
So okay. I made a very conscious choice this week to allow it and take what in my mind is like a very, very light spring break.
Okay.
So yeah, so I'm showing up for my clients in my classes.
Okay.
Which is roughly like 10 hours for the week. And I'm showing up for Bean and nothing else.
I love it. I love it. That's all you need.
Yeah, so no content creation, no content posting, except for like, I needed to fill my classes for Sky Candy because I go on Saturday tomorrow to teach. But besides that, I did the least.
Yay, least.
I did the least, and I think that's as good as this entrepreneur is going to get. Like, I was like, I have to just give it to myself if obviously I need it. Like, I recognize that I've basically energetically been going since the moment I got here to San Antonio mid-August.
And that's a long time.
It's a long time.
Nonstop, without any breaks. Like,
well, I think I took a little break around Christmas, maybe a week of like mental break.
Sure.
But not really.
Yeah.
Not really. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I think that's very like reasonable that I feel like this.
Good. I'm glad that you took time for you and took a break, an actual break.
An actual break. I mean, you know, I think it's easier to take an actual break if you like aren't in a staycation.
Right. Sure.
My update is no update because basically I'm just holding the fort. Luckily, what happens when you work from August to almost May straight is that like things are moving. Like the car is moving without me having to push it so hard right now because like the content is there. You know, now that I have my like Pilates Instagram like built up, I don't feel so bad because really it just lives there. Like it's okay sometimes like not to post every single day. Like I have a presence. There's enough content there that people have plenty to look at. So I'm like, you know what? The internet can chill for a second.
Yes. And you set it up in a way that you can take time where you don't have to be stressed, you know, because you've been so go.
Yes. And then I'm going to Sky Candy on Saturday. This comes out a little after, but so I'm teaching silks there.
And this is your workshop.
This is a workshop. This is going to be silks. This is spins and drops.
Okay.
So gonna drop it like it's hot and spin.
Yes.
Generally, I feel like some of these studios that I go and teach at, their level, like to me, what intermediate advanced is not what their intermediate advanced is.
Yeah.
So I'll end up like paring down a little probably from what's in my mind. That's usually what happens. And it's almost May. My birthday is May 1st, Amanda.
Oh, no way. Did I not know this? I did.
I'm a Taurus.
You're a Taurus and it's so soon. Okay, what are you going to do for your birthday? Please tell me you're going to celebrate somehow, some way.
Okay, so I don't know what I'm going to do. It doesn't feel like a big birthday necessarily because my big birthday is in 2 years, which is 50, which is crazy.
I can't believe it's coming up so. Okay.
I know. I only started talking about my age after the age of 45 because I was still like auditioning and stuff, and I felt like it wasn't necessarily like behooving me to talk about it. But now I'm like, you know what?
Who gives a shit? Yeah.
Who cares? I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. So
that's awesome.
So it's gonna be 48, and I don't know how I'm gonna celebrate. Ace is actually, if my birthday's on a Thursday or something, and he leaves town on a Friday for a gig, but I feel like I need to do some not spiritual because I'm not religious, but like some like inside
So
celebrating.
zen.
Kind of like
Yeah.
I
Maybe
I
a
like
spa
to.
day.
I don't know if there's a spa around here, but something,
Something.
and then I like to do a lot of like contemplating on my life during my birthday.
I getcha.
I like to do that a lot.
Some retrospective.
Retrospective. I like
Introspective.
to. I used to like to dance on my birthday, no matter what. No matter what.
Okay.
And I've kind of let that go because it didn't. Like I can tell that my life is changing because it doesn't. It's not that it doesn't give me joy because I think I always have joy in movement, but it's not the most important thing to me. And Amanda's doing her makeup right now. Why, pray tell? Are you doing it for fun?
No. Me putting makeup on for fun, please.
Some people do.
No, we're not done talking about your birthday. I'm just prepping. I'm just getting ready for a gig. But
yeah.
but for dancing though, did you mean like dancing for fun, like going out for social dancing, or like dancing like work wise, or both, or either?
No, like in the past on my birthday, I would make sure to make it to a ballet class or
I
something.
see. Like an actual formal proper
Yes.
dance, something.
Yes.
Um,
And now it's changed a little bit, and I don't feel that pull as much.
okay.
But yeah, I gotta think about what I really, really want. My friend Kristen Dennehy, who lives in LA, she's a dance choreographer that I have been obsessed with my whole life. She's a friend now. When she turned 50, she like had a party. They rented out like the first floor of a outdoor hotel,
Oh,
and they
nice.
had a 90s DJ,
Well, that's so fun. See,
90s hip hop.
that's a party.
That's a
great
party.
party. Yeah.
And most of her friends are dancers, and so we cut up that rug for hours and free cocktails. It was kind of like a wedding without the wedding.
That sounds wonderful.
It was amazing.
That
Yeah,
sounds magical, actually.
it was her birthday was my favorite.
The wedding without the wedding. That's what I want.
Wedding without the wedding.
I want a celebration of a wedding without actually a wedding.
I mean, why do people have to get married to throw a party? You know, I mean,
yeah.
it's money, but like, yeah,
Yeah. I don't know.
agree.
Yeah.
So so this
Yeah.
weekend's Austin. Bean's a little under the weather, so it might be a pared down version. If she feels better by tomorrow, we're meeting up with my friend from college and her kids, and gonna enjoy ourselves. Aces in LA. Yeah, Aces in LA this weekend for a gig, for 3 gigs. He's gonna bang 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 Friday, Saturday, Sunday night,
Of course.
and then come back.
That's what you do in LA. Bang, bang,
That's
bang.
what you do. You do all. you pack it in basically.
Yeah.
You pack it in. I've seen a lot of posts of your students recently, Amanda.
My
You've
students.
been putting on your story,
Reposting, you mean?
reposting.
That's all I've been
yes.
doing lately. I haven't been, I was thinking about that today. I've been really bad on the social media front. All I've been doing is just reposting things at the moment.
Well, there are waves, like
Yeah.
as soon as I like authentically get out of this, little low spot I have with energy, what usually happens is if I allow myself the break, then I'll come back with a lot of energy, in a week or so. So give me an update. I know it's not here yet.
I know. He said a little later, but what exactly does that mean?
I don't know.
You know?
He's just trying to leave us alone to see how much crap we'll talk about him while he's not here, and then I'll listen to it
So
later on
much crap.
maybe.
So much crap. I love. Wait, I have a question for you before then. Is your
Yes.
sweet retreats, is that fully booked, or are there spaces available?
There
So-
are a couple spaces available. I don't need to sell the spaces, but I would love to just to max out.
Okay.
So people, if you thought maybe you'd want to come, there are just a handful of spots. There's no more dorm rooms though. They have like the cheapest option where you're sharing a room with 3 other people.
Yeah.
There are only your own room.
Ooh,
So
even
if
better.
you want to come. Yeah, even better. So there's a couple like 2 months before. Wait. Oh my God, I'm terrible with time.
It's coming up
Yeah,
because you're going in June, right?
I've gone shopping for my trip.
Holy moly! I can't believe time is flying by.
Time is flying.
It's
I bought
crazy. Tell me, yeah.
one pair of good like Lululemon like bike shorts that I'll keep forever.
Good bike
I
choice.
bought
Yeah.
2 pairs of cheap bike shorts from Marshalls that I will wear to death and destroy.
Nice.
I haven't bought a new bathing suit yet because all my bathing suits don't fit me anymore. Like I just need to, they're cheap and they fall apart, whatever. So I need to get a new bathing suit. But I also bought, I don't know if you ever get these Instagram. Oh my God, this is not about entrepreneurship. Besides, we're just talking. Sorry, guys. Sorry, your listeners. Pop Flex, they have the biker shorts with the skirt on top and they're made for like working out.
Cute. I know what you're talking about.
So I bought a skirt.
Yes.
And some sports bras because I figure I need a little coverage, but I don't know about you. Were you able to wear leggings there or were you like, screw leggings?
I did wear leggings. I mean, when you're on the silks out there, because it's so hot and humid, you're going to stick to it regardless. And I don't like skin on fabric. I just don't like the way it feels. So like leggings are fine. They're going to be soaking wet. So you're going to stick to the fabric no matter what.
That's why I brought the bike shorts because I'm like, well, the bike shorts, it's like it gives you the crotch protection and stuff. And I have my waist warmer, which will be drenched. Wait, were you just like washing clothes in the sink all week?
So they have laundry. Well, see, I was there for a month, so I don't know how it is for a week. So they had laundry service where you could tip in or pay extra, and they would do your laundry every week.
I might just like do the hand wash situation, but like, I have like 3 pairs of like medium length boxer shorts. I have like all the workout stuff that I need. I have to go get like natural soaps and stuff because it's all organic there.
Yeah.
It's sustainable. So, but I'm excited to have somebody cook for me for the whole week.
Oh my God, their food is amazing. Like the food there
nutritious.
is incredible. Just don't eat at the beach.
Why? What happens?
All I'm going to say is don't eat food by the ocean.
Like shops by the ocean?
Yeah, like don't like
street food, basically.
Restaurants like on the ocean specifically. Like the refrigeration isn't great.
Oh.
And I came back I felt like patient zero. I came back with E. coli. With E. coli.
No.
I did. Yeah.
No, did you eat a salad or something?
No, I ate chicken. I ate chicken tacos by the ocean.
Okay.
And I was
warned taken
not to do that, and I did it anyway. And
because it was probably lovely. The moment was lovely.
It was
so
experience. Good. Oh my God! It was so good. It was worth it. I think my waistline was like happy after. I was snatched. I was
just because you completely evacuated everything out of your body,
like everything. Oh yes.
Okay, wait. Yeah, so Sweet Retreats is coming. I'm getting ready. And May is hurtling at us. The summer is hurtling at us. Okay, give us your update, please.
My biggest update right now is that I'm prepping for a gig that's happening today.
What's the gig?
I think it's just a circus event for Cal State LA. It's just a cute little gig, cute little daytime, lolly gig. That's all. Nothing crazy.
That's nice. You know what I was working on yesterday? I keep on for my students putting these sequences together that are lollipop friendly.
Oh, nice.
Because people are doing those gigs all the time.
So beneficial. Yeah.
So beneficial. So we were working on that yesterday. I have to say, yesterday when I was in the studio, I felt the energy and I looked around and I was like, this is awesome. Like, I feel that way a lot. Yeah. But like, I happened to be co-teaching, like we were splitting the space. Like I had 3 points and I had 3 students on one side. And my colleague Yamiza had 4 teenagers on the other side. And they're like 18, 19 years old. And they're amazing on the rope. And like it was pretty high level variable in that room.
Nice.
And I was like, oh.
You're like,
okay, San Antonio.
Well, that's partly because they have a really amazing instructor. You know that.
Well,
yes, dust your
people
keep
on people say this to me, and I'm like, you guys know that this just makes my head get bigger. Do you know that? Do we think that's a good thing?
That's allowed.
Maybe not.
That's allowed.
Yeah,
let it happen. Just roll with it.
Just roll with it.
I mean, I'll ground you. I'll bring you back if I have to.
You bring me back down. You and Noah. Oh, yeah. No, you guys can bring me back down pretty fast.
If it's needed, don't you worry. I'll pop that balloon. Don't you worry.
Pop that balloon pretty fast. All I need is Amanda teaching me some hoop, and I'm like, oh my God, what is this apparatus? What is this thing? What is this thing?
What is this? What does it mean?
Yeah, I think, I've been thinking about this podcast, and I'm like, okay, we are we are recording through the ups and the downs of this. And I would not necessarily say I'm in a down because it's not a down. Down is worse.
You're just resting. You're just burnt.
I'm just like, sometimes I think the hardest part about our jobs is to stick with it when you have no momentum, when you have no motivation.
Yeah.
Because somebody said to Mieko, who was on the podcast a couple weeks ago, because we were talking about that idea of a pure artist that I brought up with you guys. And I always think about that because I'm like, oh, why do I categorize myself in specific ways? And she's like, the thing that you might not have considered is that you just don't stop. Not really. You take rest, you take breaks, you take days, sometimes a week. But there's no real stopping of the train that I push and that I go, and same with you guys. And I think that is the that's where like the flash and boom kind of like where it's not there, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's the hardest, it can be the hardest part. No, I was just but of course it can feel like really exciting and everything from an Instagram standpoint because you're just, you're posting highlights.
That's it. Yeah. But if there was a stopping point, like nothing would happen. Like there'd be, because stopping means no forward movement, right? And so like you can't stop. You can rest, but if you're stopped, like you're stopped. There's no like kickstart up again, in my opinion. For me, for the way that my brain and body operate. Like if I stop, I'm done.
Well, for sure. I kind of want to distinguish between a stop and a break because I do sometimes in the past veer away from even taking a break because it makes me fear that
you're going to stop.
To push an object that's already moving doesn't take very much energy, but to push an object that is stopped is so difficult.
Yeah.
But in my balance and my recognition that like without break, people who have a 9-to-5 job, they've got Saturday and Sunday to do other things, and it's very structured that way. And a lot of times people have like the Monday depression or the Sunday depression because they have to go back, and that train starts with or without them. Sometimes I just don't stop because I know that's just way easier to keep on going. But I've gotten to a point where that's not true anymore. And Bean actually helped me in this because she got a little under the weather this week. And so what happens when she gets that way is I just end up
resting.
It slows me down too.
Yeah.
So,
gotcha.
But luckily still the case that I'm not feeling that way inside of the studio and in my body. Like I actually got a really good workout this week.
Nice. Good.
Yeah. And I made up a sequence on Lyra yesterday and I taught it to my students happily. And, yeah, and I've had a client of mine, one of my personal training clients, say that he's never felt so loose before, and like he can't remember feeling that loose before.
Nice. I love feedback. I love when that happens. Yeah.
Yes. Let me introduce you to this roller. It's called a roller. You should use it.
Fascia. Break it up.
Break it up. And I had another client ask me yesterday. She's like, "Is there a downside to rolling?" And I was like, look, if you are doing it like an obsessive person, you're inflaming your body. That is one thing. But I've met no one that does that. Well, Amanda. Amanda just held up her hand. I've never met a client that does that. That's because they only do it enough to like
get the good stuff.
They're like, oh, can I stop now? Yeah. I can't tolerate this anymore. I was like, you are not in danger of hurting yourself from rolling.
Right. Yeah.
I've bruised people and I've inflamed people with my hands, knuckles, and elbows, but that's because they're paying me, and I'm trying to do that with a goal in mind.
Dude, I miss your videos of you posting your in-person bodywork clients because the sounds that come from your clients are just chef's kiss.
Well, the thing is, I'm not convinced completely that like my marketing suits me for like a regular population because people usually don't want to be in pain.
That's fair.
But at the same time, I know what I'm giving them, and I don't want to like. They'll be mad when they're there because like I'm not going to lie to people about what I do, and I also don't care to give like regular massage that bores me. So I mean, I can do it if people pay me enough money, but that is part of my practice that has not really built yet. But I'm patient in certain ways That I am patient
The
for.
body work, the
Yeah.
yeah,
Because
that's fair.
I think that's going to become successful as I have more roots here, because it's really the really athletic people that need my services, not necessarily the people who sedentary people would do a lot of. It would do them a lot of good to be worked on by me, but
Yes, I
convincing
agree.
them is not necessarily easy. So,
Yeah,
but
aerialists and athletes, we're a different breed for sure.
yeah, you're going to ask for that
We're
more so.
gonna beg for that. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
I did have a client who doesn't really do aerial, but I met her at the aerial studio because she was taking a class,
Okay.
and she had this shoulder pain that she couldn't get rid of. I solved it in like 10 minutes.
Holy moly!
I'm telling you, people, it's just 10 minutes of pain for a lifetime of
Comfort.
comfort. It's so worth it. But
It's so worth it.
it's so
10
worth it.
minutes? It took you
Well,
10 minutes?
Well, because it was one problem, and I just had to release that one muscle.
That's awesome.
You know.
When you know what you're doing, like, I get you, yeah. But not many people do, I can imagine.
Well, it's because it didn't take me long to diagnose the problem. That's why. If it took me
Gotcha.
like half the session to diagnose the problem, then I have to warm her up, and then I like go in. It's different, but
That's fair.
yeah.
But still, you know what you're doing.
I do.
You
I
know.
do.
This eyelash
Okay.
is not being my friend.
So eyelashes.
Are not my friend today.
Yeah.
But that's
yeah.
okay. It's whatever.
Yeah. How do you
Nobody
like to do your
cares.
show makeup, Amanda? If our audience would be
Nowadays, I just do natural makeup with a little bit darker than natural, and then put some lashes on, and then I call it a day. Back in the day, I would
Yes.
do like a smoky eye, a red lip, and the whole nine. It also depends on what I'm doing, like what the gig is. This is a daytime gig. It's outside. It's natural light. There's no like stage,
Yes.
So I have no need to go drag,
What is your hair going to be doing during this time?
I'm probably gonna have half up, half down.
A lot of my friends, female friends, they do the bun or the pony. They have it back, but I always have mine out.
Yeah. My hair's so thin that if I have it in a pony or a bun, it looks like I have no hair. And so, but fully down, and I have like cowlicks and just flatness. So half up, half down is like a good medium for both. Like my hair looks fuller when it's half
Yes.
up, half down.
And are they providing this costume?
Yes, they are. The event is not the venue. Let's see. Teaching is great. I am teaching, I think I've mentioned before, I'm teaching a competitive team, or I should say I'm coaching a competitive team.
Yes.
And these kids are beasts. Like beasts. The only downside is that when I come in, they're already warm and ready for me. So like I don't get to warm up, and I don't get to like jump in. So because my time with them is so limited and it's so specific that I have to get in and get them going. So that's the only downside. But these kids are like roll-ups and dislocates and release catch moves and just like freaking what? Like I wish I was doing silks and aerial in general when I was 14, 15, 16,
Are you going in there to set numbers on them? Like set choreography?
Most of them already have choreo for their competitions. I'm not really setting. I am setting some, but right now they're prepping for their like recital, I guess, their showcase at the end of the year, and I am setting numbers for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. And they're like really like capable. That's amazing.
Yeah, well, I gave them the challenge because they're working roll-ups right now. And so I gave them the challenge that if everybody in the team got 2 roll-ups in a row, that I would perform with them in their showcase.
Oh.
I know.
Are they like working? They're pumped? Is that what's happening?
They seem like they're pumped. But so we'll see. Maybe I'll I'll dust off my performing shoes in June or if
Yeah,
they get it.
like I did, and hopefully you won't
Don't die.
almost die
Don't die. I'm
as
glad
you
you
do
didn't
your
die.
act.
Well,
Like
no,
not make it through.
right? Well, here's the kicker. So if they win, I perform, but they get to choose what I do and how I do it. So they get to choose
What?
what apparatus, they get
No.
to choose the song. I know. I know.
Okay, I would not ever give that challenge, but I am not you.
But I see my faith in I have faith that they will get it, but the reality of all of them getting it is very
Oh,
low, and all of
right.
them have to get it. So
Is there a
I feel
version where
okay.
like it partially happens and then you get to do your no, it's like all
No,
or nothing.
all or nothing.
Oh my god.
There's no negotiations on that.
Those are really high stakes, my friend.
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh yeah.
Oh, I like that shirt on you. Hold on. Here, Bean. Tell him.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so fired.
you're very fired.
I'm so fired.
Okay.
This-
No, I'm
she's-
supposed to tell him.
Okay.
Okay. I gotta tell you something. You are fired today.
Okay. Yeah. I'm so fired today.
Listen.
So
Sh-
fired
you're-
today.
She's the only one who's really mad. We did a not super exciting
Check in.
40 minutes.
Look at it.
So, yes, Bean, I see it. So you can just give us our check-in and give the audience what they want, which is Noah, because we didn't do it for even ourselves.
I know.
Wait, I'm giving the audience what they
because
want?
our last 40 minutes wasn't
Oh,
as exciting as it could have been.
I got a job.
What's the job?
I'm going to be working at a bar in Pasadena called... I'm not going to
Okay.
say anything yet.
Okay.
But I got a job. I'm working at a bar in Pasadena. It's a cocktail experience kind of place. So that'll be cool. And looking forward to that. I had an audition for a film.
That's exciting.
Who knows what'll happen there? I'm sure I didn't get it. That's what I say every time. That's how my
You're superstitious.
superstition works. Yes, exactly. So I definitely didn't get it. There's
Was
no
it
way
for an
I got
actual
it.
role, like lines and everything?
Yeah, it was for a lead role in a
Nice.
feature
Oh
film.
shit!
I know.
You definitely didn't get it,
So-
Noah. You definitely didn't get it. Just decent. We'll do that.
I definitely get it.
Sorry.
I definitely didn't get it. Wait till the next episode when we're like, so? I'll be like, nah, I really didn't get it. That's gonna be such a
No.
bummer.
Don't worry, we'll have wine ready, but that's not going to be the case.
Oh, your cocktail nights. How's it going?
Yeah, how'd it go?
Oh yeah, my cocktail night was last weekend, and I'm doing another one
heck yeah.
tomorrow. Went really well last weekend. And this weekend, it's not full, but there's a good group, and I'm gonna try and get it filled. Amanda, you want to come?
Salty tears over here. My goodness.
I have to admit, like, I think the cocktails are better at this one than the
Ooh.
last
Oh,
one.
don't tell those people.
And that,
I
Who came to your
know.
last one.
well, they know. I
Or
think they
tell
know.
them.
I don't know, but it's just a different taste. No, they were still really good last time. I just think these are better and more interesting. It's based on club cocktails. This menu, it's like things you would order at the club that are really simple. So like vodka cranberry or screwdriver or tequila soda, but really elevated and a lot more interesting. And so like the vodka cranberry is a thyme and lemon infused vodka with cranberry, lemon, and then clarified with a thyme and champagne
Oh.
foam. And it's delicious.
I've-
So
That sounds great.
Yeah.
I've never heard the word clarified used to describe an alcoholic beverage. I'm excited.
It's really delicious. You should come.
Okay.
If you're not working, you should come. And there's food. There's food, Amanda.
I'm coming just for the food. Now.
Noah, my question is, did all of this have anything to do with you getting a bar job? Like, did you use any of this stuff, or did you just go in as like a, you know what I'm saying?
For the interview, I had to make 3 drinks. 2 of them were drinks that, like, classic cocktails that they were going to tell me when I got there. And then I could bring any ingredients I wanted to make a custom drink of my choice as the 3rd drink. And I brought one of these cocktails.
Oh,
And what did they say
fancy
about it?
Yeah,
Did you get
so-
feedback on it?
I didn't get any feedback. They were fairly, like, you know, they kept it together. I don't think they wanted to show much, you know, preference either way. But I think they liked it. I mean, I think it's a good cocktail. I think they liked it. I got hired, so that's a good sign.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a great sign. Yeah.
Well, this is where your entrepreneurship, like, can really, like somebody else might have walked in there and just, like, you know, not really brought their own thoughts to the table and just did what they were trained to do, if they, you know what I'm saying? But not you.
That's true. Very true.
Yeah.
But not me. I showed up with
Creativity.
bells on. It was a rough week until about yesterday. Yeah, yesterday things started to change.
Thank
And
God.
I was like, thank
Right, because it's
fucking
been
God.
a little bit trying.
Like,
Yeah.
it's enough is
yeah,
enough.
yeah.
And listen, I don't until I show up for work and until, like, things really are working out and going well, I continue to hold my breath. But at least feels like something. There's been some return on investment of time and energy and experience, and we'll see what happens. I was getting some advice from my father, who is an actor, and he and I ran lines for this audition that I had, and I had just gotten the job at the bar, and he was like, you know, you're going to be really screwed if you get this acting job. It's like, then you're really screwed. Then you're really not going to know what to do. You know, you've had this huge dry spell of, you know, it's hard to find clients and it's hard to find a job, and you've had this, you know, this low point. But if you get both of these, you're going to be in a real pickle. So
That's the
We'll-
funny
we'll
part
see what
about
happens.
all this, right?
see what happens.
It's like you could go from feast to famine or famine to feast very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Very quickly. And then you're like, oh my God, I need 2 of me. There's not enough time. It doesn't matter how much money I'm making because there's not enough time. That's how Amanda was for a second.
Yeah.
Too many
yeah.
W-2s.
So many W2s.
So many.
How many W2s? I don't know if we're at feast yet, but if we're using feast and famine as the analogy, I've at least made the DoorDash order.
Yeah. I feel like you're eating.
The food hasn't been made yet. But I've at least put in my DoorDash order.
Here's to hoping that in about a week I'll turn my burnout around right after you, because I'm still there. I'm taking my rest, Noah. I am.
You
It's
have-
like,
Finally.
yeah, I was telling Amanda that I really look back and I took about a week off since mid-August.
Which it's about time for a rest.
It's a good thing.
It's a little bit time for a rest.
There was something that I was thinking about this week while I was rehearsing for this audition. And I feel like you taking a rest week is a really, really important piece and relates to this, which is that if you continue to beat your head into the wall, if you continue to do whatever it is that you're doing with no stop, you don't actually get anywhere. And I know we talked about, like, as teachers working with our students, and the idea of that greatness comes later, that it's not just like learning that one trick, or, you know, if I can just get this one thing, I'll be great at this. It takes time. It takes breaks. It takes rest in order to actually accomplish these things. And I was thinking about that. I was on my way to this audition, and I was rehearsing these lines in the car. And it was a long drive. It was like a 2-hour drive. And there were moments where I was like, okay, I just rehearsed the line for the last, I just did the scenes for the last 30 minutes. Now I need to take a 45-minute break or a 30-minute break to let it sink in a little bit. Because if I keep doing it, it's not actually going to sink in. I need to take a break. I need to rest. I need to take a little while to let it sink in and to take it off. And the same is true of our students when we're teaching. There are plenty of students that are, I can't get this thing. I can't get this thing. I can't get this thing. And they keep trying and they keep trying and keep trying. And there's a certain point where I've said to students, take a break. Like, take a rest week. Don't work on this for the next week or 2 weeks. And they come back and bam, they can do it. And the same is true as an entrepreneur. The same is true in everything that we do. You keep beating your head against the wall, and you might get it. It might happen. But taking a rest, taking a moment to just like step back from it, allows for the information, allows for reality, allows for a lot of things to sink in, and then you can return to it.
No, it was really hard for me to admit to myself that I needed it. Like, I fought it for weeks. When I told you guys I was burnout was actually already after I had already been fighting it, right? Because, like, what I did this week feels crazy. I usually do, now I've really calculated it, probably 16 to 20 hours of on my business a week. And I didn't do any of it this week. 0.
Yeah.
That means none of it's happening. It means content's not being created, content's not being posted. I'm not pushing like the products that I said I wanted to make forward. I'm doing 0 of it. But I did get to the point where I can't even do it if I wanted to. Like, the only thing I could do was take care of this bean, show up for my classes that were already scheduled. And like, I did work out for myself. But I didn't really, like, I literally couldn't do it. I was like, there's 0 in me. I have nothing left to get on the phone and make all these phone calls and to organize one more thing or to really write a blog. I have 0. I have a couple feelings about it. One feeling is if I really do stop the train, getting the inertia to start it back up again is scary. It scares me. But at the same time, I'm like, if the only thing I can get myself to do is turn on Disney Plus and watch it, that's probably, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I can't help you right now. No, you're going to have to, I have to get it for you later. You shouldn't have put it up there anyway. And mind you, I'm watching a 5-year-old all the time and she's a little sick right now. So it's like, I'm doing plenty. I know that. I don't want my listeners to think that I'm like, oh, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing the 16 to 20 hours of work on my business that I normally do. And that is a little bit scary. But at the same time, you're right. No, Doc. You're usually right.
God, I can't tell you how good that feels to hear.
You are usually right. You're pretty wise on this stuff.
No, I'm kidding. Well, I think that something important about the break or the rest in what you're doing, like, sure, you're not putting the 16 to 20 hours into the business this week that you would. Okay. Fine. When your student is, they can't get that meat hook, or they can't get that thing, or whatever it is, or there's a line in your audition or your script that you can't remember. When you take the break, you don't just it doesn't turn off. You're not like, oh, well, I guess I'll just completely forget about that
marinating.
Thing. You're marinating. You still are thinking about it. You still want it. And I use the student example because it's my personal favorite, and it's such a physical example that I've seen the proof of it so many times, of a student who they cannot get this move. They have struggled. They are continuing to struggle. They can't get it. And they take a break. And in that break, they're still doing aerial. They're still working on other things. And I can see them. I can see them on the ground. I can see them in the air. And they're thinking about it. And they're going, God damn it, Mr. Noah. I just want to do that one trick. I just want to work on that one thing.
I don't know why Mr. Noah is so funny to me. Mr. Noah.
It's hilarious. I only let my small children call me Mr. Noah. All of my teenagers, I'm like, just call me Noah. But I can see them. They're seething. They're sitting on the floor. They're in the air, and they're like, I just want to work on the thing that I want to work on. It doesn't go away. The thing that they're focused on, the thing that they want to work on, doesn't go away. Your 16, 20 hours, your drive, your desire to work on it doesn't go away. It just, you're putting it aside for a minute, for a week, for an hour, whatever it is, putting it aside to do some other thing. And then you get back to it. You don't necessarily have to get the train moving again. The train didn't come to a halt. Train just,
a good way of looking at it.
You just didn't have your foot on the gas. You didn't have your foot all the way down to the floor on the gas pedal. You came off the gas, you let the car coast for a minute, and you're gonna get back on the gas. You're still moving.
See, this is why we need some Mr. Noah sometimes. I can chill a little bit. You know what is another time that I can chill, that I won't be feeling this way? When I'm out in Mexico teaching sweet retreats, because I'm not going to be working on my business during that point. I'm just in my business. I'm going to be doing about that aerial. And it's going to give my brain a rest. Because right now my body's actually fine. It's my brain. Yeah. It's my motivation. It's my drive that just needs a second.
Amanda, where are you going? Are you performing today?
Why are we so tickled?
I was like, she's all done up. She's got the eyelashes on. She's going out.
It is so funny how it tickles us so much when the other person's performing, because it's like, what are you doing even?
What are you doing even? That's hilarious.
I love it.
Or you can just say goodbye, Amanda.
Okay, bye.
Nice.
Okay, that's it. Okay. Amanda, have a great day.
Bye.
Thanks. I'll chat to you guys later. Bye, guys.
Bye. Well, Noah, I'm glad that it's turning around, because that was a rough couple weeks, if not longer. And we're going to see if I have any energy to start this train back up by Monday. And, if not, I'll forgive myself a little.
Remember, you don't have to start the train back up. The train is still moving. You're just putting your foot back on the gas.
Thank you so much for tuning in. You can find Amanda Ritchie at Grounded in Flight on Instagram, and at Noah Doc on Instagram, as well as Red Flags app. And me, Carrie Wee, you can find at wrapyourheadaroundsilks.com. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. We have so much more coming at you, including guests that are in this art world, that are blazing their way through new businesses, and just more banter from us. Thank you for listening. This is The Artist Entrepreneur.